Hi, this is Jill.
And I'm Maureen.
And we're keeping you in stitches. Well, so we made it back within a month-ish.
Ish.
I think it is a month. It's just I didn't get the video up for a few days last time because I don't know what I was doing. I don't know.
I thought should have been a month last weekend, but maybe not.
Oh, maybe it should have.
I don't know. But we couldn't get together last weekend because there was a fire in the canyon.
Yeah, there's a canyon between Helena and here, and there's a forest fire going on, and so they've had to shut it off and on, and I didn't really want to
chance it.
Yeah, and I didn't want to drive like 3 hours to come here and then 3 hours back home, and plus, lazy. Yeah. What can I say?
Yeah,
but yeah, have you been doing anything that's super exciting over the last month?
Not really.
Me either. I haven't done a whole lot of stitching. I think I've been working a bit, and we had my sister turned 40, and so we had a little surprise party for her, and my niece graduated.
Yes.
And so we had a party for her. I had my birthday.
Yeah, you had your birthday. The day of graduation, so we did not have a party for Jill.
No, well, it was the day after, but yeah. Everybody's like, "What are you doing for your birthday?" I'm like, "My niece is graduating. That's my birthday present." And then I don't know. I had another nephew that had a birthday. We've got a lot of June stuff in my family. My parents' anniversary, Andrea's birthday and anniversary.
Yeah.
Her brother's birthday was Friday.
Yep. We had the Brewer family golf tournament yesterday.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Maureen babysat.
Yeah. I am not a golfer. Well, I golf once a year at the Brewer family golf tournament.
But, she had a grandson.
Yeah, so
that's how she spends her Saturdays now.
Yes. Yep, so we stayed home, and he took a long nap, and then we went in, and...
Yeah, and we did just a little family kind of quilting where none of us quilt. We did kind of cross stitch and and Grandma, I don't know, she brought some stuff over. I don't know what she was gonna cut on, but
she didn't cut on anything.
No, no. We just chatted. Yeah, it was all good. Thomas sat in the middle of the table.
Yep,
he's sitting.
Yes, he is
sitting up, and he has teeth.
Yeah,
I'm like,
got two teeth
growing up,
and we're leaving Wednesday or Thursday to go to Tacoma to see our other grandson, who slept through the night. His mom was so excited.
Oh, I bet she was.
Yeah, he's 2.5 months, and so.
Oh. Yeah. And super cute. But yeah. Other than that, I've been working and just some family stuff. So I just haven't had a lot of time to.
No, and I haven't stitched a whole lot.
I've sort of quit drinking Mountain Dew, and so I've been a little tired. I had some headaches.
Oh, I bet.
I thought I was like, wow. I've been having problems kind of sleeping and being tired since COVID. That's the one. Well, that and I still can't smell hardly anything, but that's my COVID, leftover thing so far. And I just thought, gosh. And then I thought I must have a sinus headache. I kept waking up and then I realized, it was like, I don't know why I'm so slow sometimes, but it's like, oh, I kind of like really like haven't had Mountain Dew all week. Yeah. Yeah, that would do it, but I'm trying. So
well, good for you.
See.
Good for you.
But yeah, so I don't think either one of us have finishes.
Nope. No finishes.
Nope.
Well, actually, I finished a block.
I was like, yours is sort of a finish, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
I love this. This is so pretty.
I am working on the Lori Holt Prim series. And this is the number 2 of 12. And I did finish that. I can't see where I'm at.
Nope, you're perfect. I love that.
Yeah. And I did change the colors. Did I say that in the first one?
Well, I think you talked about changing like this color and the color of because the sunflowers they had them aqua and I just thought that was weird. So then you changed this was a pink, I think.
Yeah.
And we changed it to a green. Did you change anything in this block?
No, I did not. I like that block, so I didn't change anything.
Yeah, I really like that. it's
now
just
I need
pretty.
to get started
And
on
you're using the Lori Holt,
the
not Lori Holt, but the Orifloss.
Orifloss, yes.
But what fabric is that? Lori Holt.
This
fabric?
is a Lori Holt fabric too, and it's what's called for.
Yeah, it's a really pretty
is-
color. I really like it.
It is 25 count Lugana,
Yeah.
I guess, is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
In prim.
In prim.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's the color. Yep.
Oh yeah, there it says prim right
Yeah.
there. If
Yeah.
you can read.
I know, but you're thinking like, no, that just is because we're doing the prim stitch thing, but no,
Yeah,
the color is
the
prim.
color is.
It's a really pretty color. I really like it.
I
And
do.
it goes really well.
It's gonna be huge. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I liked it better as
Yeah.
one piece.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm finding. You know, I started the farmhouse series.
Oh, yeah.
The one you're
Mhm.
doing,
Mhm.
and
Is
I
that-
was doing it single. You know, each little square, and then I saw yours, and I was like, I really like that.
I know. Whereas I'm funny and I'm thinking I need to quit doing everything like into a big thing, and I
things.
just need to do like some smaller ones. But then I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know, but it with the Little House needlework. What is that one called? The Sheep Virtues. I started out doing
Yes.
those one little square, and then I saw it together, and I was like, I gotta do it
Oh,
all
and
together.
so she did it together, and that's what I told her about this one too. Is it's going to be one that she can leave up all year,
Right.
Because it's going to look so nice and it's going to fit with everything. And that's her sheep virtues. We need to remember to show that sometime
Oh
because
yeah, we'll
it's
have to.
like one of my favorite things.
I know.
I keep thinking I should do it, but
My sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-laws was here yesterday for the golf tournament, and they said, you can give that to me. And I was like, no, that took way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won yesterday, by the way? Do they keep track?
Yes, they did. Oh yes, we keep track, and we've got a board in our garage because we kind of go
Oh,
up in the
that's
garage
right.
and barbecue, and yes, it was Kevin, my brother-in-law Kevin, and then my great nephew Owen won.
Oh.
There were 7 teams, 6 teams of 2 and 1 team of 3. Rod and Catalina and Gail were on one team, Rod's sister Gail. And then they golfed with Reed and my son Reed, and then Rod's sister Sue. That's the one that wanted the
Oh,
sheep
yeah.
virtues thing. Yeah. Yes.
His
So,
family's fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
now that you said that, it's like, oh, I have seen that board before. That
Yes. Yes.
I get the bragging rights. You guys need to come up with like a trophy that you
I know.
like pass around
Pass
year to year,
around
but it's
or
got to be
something.
something real obnoxious. But
Right.
anyway,
Right.
I probably don't care about that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just chatty.
We're chatty.
Well,
So-
actually, what it is we really don't have very much to show because we've both been busy with other stuff, and so I'm like, yeah, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Yeah. So the other thing I worked on was the Lizzie Kate Summer Alphabet, and
Love these.
I did a lot of the squares. I was doing Jill work here. I just
Yeah,
did
you
squares.
do the borders.
But I think, did I tell you that I don't really like the little motifs they've got? Did I tell you that the last time?
I don't know if you told them. You told me though.
Okay, so like there's a sailboat and a beach scene. We're not really sailboat or beach sceney people, so
kind of a
I need-
landlocked state.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's little fish. I mean, which we do fish, but that isn't a fish you'd find here. So I'm trying to think of something to improvise, and I don't know.
Now you'll come up with it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
So that's the other one, and the only other thing I worked on, I started this Land That I Love by Lizzie Kate, and this is some.
That's cute.
I don't even know what this fabric is, but it's huge.
It's some leftover.
Something or other, and I am using pearl cotton on it. I thought,
Oh,
that's kind of a
yeah.
little something different. And
Yeah.
so I didn't make it very far,
Oh, that's great though. Yeah.
and that's
Oh,
all I've worked on.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
Lizzie Kate.
Yeah.
I gotta like her. I am not even sure if I worked on this. There's one square I should have went back and watched our video, but there's one square that I think I might have done the border on. But it's the Lizzie Kate spring alphabet. I just love the colors on these.
Mm-hmm. I really do.
And it makes me, like, stuff like this makes me kind of fall in love with DMC again, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the fancy floss is all the rage, but I think I perhaps did this since we talked. Perhaps not. Maybe I did that last time. I don't know. No,
know.
fancy floss is all the rage, and, you know, you kind of forget about DMC sometimes and that they can look really pretty, that they're not, like, super boring. And then I, of course, worked on Make-A-Wish by Carolyn Manning Designs. I love this. And I say, of course, because this is what I bring home to work on when we do our quilting, our family quilting, because it's just easy to do. Well, I either do this one or the next one, but, and these are all DMC too. And so I think I had to finish some up here, or maybe I finally finished that right before last time. And then I've done just a little bit along this one, so I'm just working up that last side.
Well, you don't have much.
I know, and I'm kind of excited because it's going to be like some teal blues and stuff is what I'm working
really
up
pretty.
into, which will be nice.
Yeah,
This is the other thing that I work on if it's a family thing, which is also Carolyn Manning, and that is sea glass. So this is sort of like I did thistle last year, and well, probably the last 2 years. Who am I kidding? And so this is that one. It's just all greens, and I think I just worked on a few of the different colors of greens. Yeah, it's fun to do, and I gridded my fabric. So these little squares are actually in the design are 9 by 9, and so I just grid my fabric to be 9 by 9. Instead of, I mean, they still have, even the pattern still has like the 10 by 10 grid marks, but I like to do it this way because then I just fill in the color that I need. And
it's funny she does it 9 by 9 and not 10 by 10.
well, I think maybe that's how it works out for that middle, like the middle design.
Oh.
The triangle or the diamond in the center.
Oh, okay.
I think it has to be. I don't think it'll work out with an even number. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like,
that's what I was trying to say. I think it needs to be an odd number.
Oh, okay.
And then the only other thing that I worked on is Jardin Privé. I don't remember. I can't remember what it's called.
Return to source, I think is what you usually say, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and I think it when I do the translation thing, I think it comes out as return to beginnings or something, like back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning.
I don't know. And so I don't know if that's because it's a sampler. It's like ABCs. I don't know.
I don't know.
So I've done quite a bit on this. I'm almost done with it.
You could have two finishes next month.
Maybe.
Because you don't have, all you have left.
I really want to finish this. I finished the house this time and then finished this vine and leaves. And so all I have is these little, I called them, they're weird little shape things. And Martin's like, maybe flowers? Probably, that are up that go through here. And then I'll be done.
Yeah.
So that is all that I have left on that one, which that's kind of crazy.
I know. That is a nice one. I like that.
But it was fun. And it's on some kind of khaki color. I'd have to look. And I used tartan plaid for the floss. Because I can't remember. It calls for something, a DMC color. And I had seen somebody do something with tartan plaid. And so I was like, ooh, I want to use that. But that's all I've really worked on. I haven't done too much. And we'll see next month. Because next month is Jolly July.
Right. I am going to start stockings for William, hopefully. And maybe some Christmas ornaments for the boys. And then we are going to quilt retreat at the end of the month.
Yes, the last week.
I have been buying material. You can see the material behind us.
Right there.
Yeah.
Nope, there.
Hopefully a couple projects. Like I needed to buy any more projects. It's like buying
Oh.
cross stitch.
I never need to buy. I never need to buy any more of anything, probably for cross stitch or quilting, but but I will.
Yes.
I don't know. Did we ever talk about? I just thought about as we were pointing back there. Did we talk about your hutch not being there anymore?
Oh I don't think so.
I don't know. I
No.
don't think we did, and I just thought about it when I pointed there.
Rod made me a cutting table for Christmas this year,
yeah.
and so of course I had this room isn't that big, so I had
Limited
to move
room.
my hutch to a different room. What I told him I wanted was bookcases all the way around, so I could put my material
and you
in,
decided
and
the
a
cutting board would be better.
new sewing table, and I got a cutting board or
Hey.
cutting table, but
It's definitely something that
Yes.
you can use. So.
Yes,
And it's
and
really
so-
nice. He does a really
so
nice job.
maybe next year I'll get
Yeah.
more bookcases.
Did he
so.
sign it with XO on there anywhere? Do you know? Have you looked? He signs a lot of her stuff.
Oh, I guess I
He
didn't.
burns XO.
Yeah, I don't know if he did or not.
Rod.
I never
I'm like,
looked.
we'll have to look.
We will have to look. He
I
did.
know. I think about that because I made the comment the one time. It's with the rug hooking frames.
Right.
And I was like, oh, it says, XO,
It says XO,
Rod, I think, or something.
Yeah, Rod. And I think he put the year, maybe, I think
Oh,
is what he
maybe.
does. Because I know, like, the bookcase over here that he made me has it on the back of it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just
Well, then
little,
you had to make me one, a
Yeah.
rug hooking frame.
Yes.
And so they signed it with XO.
XO. Yeah. Mhm.
Which I thought was very sweet.
know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, that was like, I'm like squirrel. But for Jolly July, I don't know. I think I'm just going to try to work on Christmas stuff. So I want to finish, I was supposed to finish it for last Christmas, but I just didn't. The Lizzie Kate, what is that? Is it Christmas?
You've got Christmas by the Letters, but that isn't
It's
the
not
one.
Christmas by the Letters.
Christmas Rules.
Christmas
Christmas
Rules.
Rules.
Yeah, because that's the one I'm finishing for my sister.
Yeah.
And I
then
just
you
got one or two of like the little scenes, and then I have to do the topper.
Right. Oh,
But
and I did buy something. You could show them that.
yeah,
This, when you said that, I got this, and I'm thinking, I've got one of the Lizzie Kate rules, and I'm hoping that it'll fit
Yeah.
on that. And
well, I bet it will.
I got it on sale at Hobby
Hobby Lobby.
Lobby for $15.
That is
That's always-
really cute. I like.
Yeah,
those.
and I don't know if I'll paint it or leave it that color or
Yeah.
what, but hopefully,
Is it a chalkboard?
yes, I believe
Yep.
it is. So
No, that's
we'll
great.
have a finish here one of these days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's lawn mowing season.
Yeah, I tease her because, like, if I try to call and she doesn't answer the phone, and then she'll call me back, and I was like, you were out mowing your lawn, weren't you? Because she likes to mow her lawn. Well, I'm just like, first of all, it's outside. So right there,
Yeah.
that's kind of off for me.
Yeah.
And I just,
Mhm.
I'm allergic to everything outside. That's what part of the problem is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not allergic to the cat I have inside, but that's different.
Yeah. No,
Oh, well.
no, I like the outside. This morning, so Catalina ran to town to get groceries, and so I had Thomas, and so I put him in a stroller, and we were outside watering my flowers, and I was pushing with one hand and had the hose with the other, and we hit there's a little hole in our yard. I think I think the dogs had dug, and then they kind of lay there. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I hit that, and the stroller tipped over. He was strapped in, so I didn't lose him.
Well, that's good, yeah. He's
It was
probably like,
"Woohoo!" I know.
Grandma's been drinking at 9 a.m. again.
Yeah,
9 a.m. It was probably like 7.
No,
They're
it was,
crazy.
no, it was closer to 9.
Yeah. I don't know what my excuse is then. You have the excuse for lawn mowing. Mine, I don't know. I get my excuse was just busy family birthday
Well,
stuff. But
you worked overtime.
I did. I've been trying to work a little more. We're trying to catch some stuff up. When everything shut down last March and the hospital kind of really, they quit doing all elective stuff for, a month or two, we caught up. Doesn't take that long to get back out again, I guess.
Yeah.
But it is
now-
what it is. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my big plans. I was trying to think if I had any Ella stories. I mean, she does funny stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I've got a story that I think is funny, and everybody else is like, "Oh, that's kind of mean," but that's her. I mean, she's funny and kind of mean because I went to pick her up from school the one day. So this is back in May probably, and I had bought some new shorts because it was hot. It's been hot here early this year, and so we went, and in her defense, she is right. Like the shirt that I was wearing, you couldn't, like it draped down, you probably couldn't see the shorts, because this is what she used for excuse later. But she tells me, she's like, are you wearing shorts? And I'm like, yeah, it's hot. And she's like, but why are your legs so creepy? I'm like, creepy? And I'm like, and I think she was like, Doe should not have said that out loud. So then I was asking her, I was like, so why were my legs creepy? And she's like, no, because I couldn't see the shorts. And I'm like, you thought I was picking you up in my underwear? She's like, I don't know. Somebody said maybe it's because they're so white, because, you know, this doesn't go outside. And I'm like, no,
That
her legs are just as white, because she's a little blonde, super fair-skinned little thing. But I don't know, or maybe that was it. But somebody's like, she just hasn't seen your legs before, which might be it.
Probably.
But they're creepy. So that's what anytime we walk in, my dad says that now this morning. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Nice to see you and your creepy legs.
But she is funny. She's a little 6-year-old in a
she's a spitfire.
Teenager body.
The opposite. A teenager in a
6-year-old body.
And she's tiny. Like for a 6-year-old, she really is small, but yeah.
But she is sharp.
Yeah. So I love it. I love her. My dad, I was telling him that I posted some picture of me and Ella one time on Facebook, and I looked at it and I was like, why did nobody tell me I have Shrek teeth? And it was like the angle, and I just caught it when I was looking at there, and I'm like, my mouth looks like Shrek. And so I had told my parents this or something, and Dad and I were out eating. He came over for, a doctor's appointment or something. We went out to lunch. And he starts laughing while I'm talking to him, and I'm like, I know I'm funny, but and he's just like, I keep thinking about your Shrek teeth, because that's all I see now. I'm like, thanks, Dad. I'm like, I'm gonna tell Mom. She'll see this.
Yep, she will.
It'll be good though. But we do have a winner.
Yes.
This is a real short video.
Yep. So, the spring, what is this?
Let's Talk Spring.
Let's Talk Spring by Hands On Design. And the winner is, drum roll, not really.
Yeah.
Pat Stockmeyer?
Yep.
Yes, she was working on Lizzie Kate, Come Let Us Adore Him.
Yep. And Maureen's like, hey, I've done that one.
Yes, I have. I gave that one to a friend of mine.
Oh,
I actually gave something away. Yeah,
huh.
I know.
Yeah,
so
Pat, if you email us, our email is,
or you could comment below.
Yeah, you can either comment below because then her address, she needs to email her address.
Okay. All right. Disregard what I said.
It's Keeping You in Stitches Montana @gmail.com. So the Keeping You in Stitches, just like our name thing is, and then Montana spelled out @gmail.com. So if you will just email us there your address, we will get this off to you.
All right.
One of us will.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
That sounds good to me. I don't know. I've got nothing.
That's all I've got.
I'm a boring kid that didn't do much.
Maybe we'll have more next month.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.